Hi there. Just came home on my way home shopping from my Viking spa and water therapy session. I had to stop and get a little proviant. um, at the shop where I was at, there was, I think they were kindergartners with the teacher, and I don't know how it is in America, but here when the kids are out walking with the teacher, it's a rule that you go hand in hand. And the teacher always mixes up pairs so that everyone has a partner. The buddy system, as you probably will call it in America. Anyway, I was outside the store and I was having a cigarette because, as some of you have noticed, my vapor has been stolen. So I stood by my car and, well, and then they all came out, all of the kids, and I think maybe it was a special day because they all had ice cream, and the teacher was then pairing them up again to go back to the school. And there is a father. I didn't know it was a father until he opened his mouth because his son didn't notice that his dad was around. And he stood there with his buddy in his hand, ready to go. And his buddy happened to be a boy. And the teacher was ready and asked every kid if they were ready to go and if they all had their buddy. Yes, they replied, as they should. And then the teacher said, "Okay, time to hold hands, and now we go." And then this father, he said, busted in and stood in front of the teacher and said, "Are you trying to make my son gay?" And the teacher said, "What? You're making him hold hands with another boy?" And the teacher said, that doesn't make him gay. It's a body system and we cannot move unless they held hands." The father went to his boy and said, "Let go of that boy's hand." And the little boy was just, "What? Why?" "But daddy, the teacher told me the body system." "You are not to obey those orders. You should know better. No boy should hold another boy's hand. It's like accepting homosexuality." And I guess some of you already know where I'm going. And well, I will describe the father. He had a beard, no mustache. He was a little more brown than I am. Actually, he was almost pitch black. Black. Um, so I reckon Somali. Um, need I say more? The teacher said, "Well, we are going to move now. Go back and take your partner's hand." And the boy started crying, and the teacher wanted to comfort him. The end of it all was that the father went in, and in very bad Danish, he told the teacher that he was going to take his son home. Because if his son was to hold another boy's hand, that was accepting homosexuality, and he wouldn't allow it. And that the school would get a letter. And I was just standing there and said, "What?" And the teacher said, "Yeah, whatever." Yeah, because, she can do nothing. Uh, so the end of it was that the body, with nobody now, uh, was walking back with the hand in hand with the teacher. And the little black boy, who didn't know better, was taken home by his father. Welcome to my Denmark. A teacher can do nothing, but some people can act just as they please. I don't say that he threatened her, but he surely shouted at her and using Arabic or whatever they Somali, I don't know. Can't hear the difference because I was a little bit way of it, and frankly, I don't give a damn. But he was making a threatening opposed to her, and all she could do was trying to keep the other kids off being frightened and then go back to the class. You know what? That's not fair. It's not fair to the teacher. It's not fair to the education system. It's not fair to the white boy who was supposed to hold hand with the black boy, because the white boy had no problem, and neither actually, it seemed, did the black boy until his father showed up. The demands are telling me a lot. It's a shop. It's like 300 meters from where I live. So I wonder, will there soon be a no-go zone in my area? Uh, I know for now that I will be more vigilant, even just walking in my little safe hood. Um, and I will try to figure out how to get a note to this teacher that I support her and that she was doing the right thing and she shouldn't be pushed back. Uh, well, I just had to get this out, and I hope that you will all take notice about what is going on around you, because they're taking over. And right now, I'm filled with anger, but I can feel that fear is pushing in too, because this is just like part of a village, a suburban area to a very big city, which isn't that big after all. We have 170,000 people in the big town here, so it's nothing. But to me, it is, because it's my Denmark, it's my hometown, it's my area, and it sucks. Um, so I don't know. Just had to let it out, and I just have to say, be careful out there and watch out, and don't let your kids be overrun. Racism isn't something that you're born with. Homophobic, Islamophobic, anything isn't something that you're born with. It's something that you're taught. And we need to break this and teach our kids for the future of all of our countries. Never give in to pressure and never give in to Islam. Thank you for listening, and sorry, I just had to get it out. Bye.